What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show, where we go from struggle to flow. This is going to be a short episode, mostly an uninspired, reflective one. Gotta love that as a sales pitch to listen to something. Yesterday, February 1st, was my birthday. It also marks a year from when I started recording this podcast at age 33. I just turned 34. Unpredictable days made up most of this past year. 10 days after my 33rd birthday, my father got ill, and I decided to, in a rush, move across the world for a length of time I had no idea about. It's about to be a year in a couple weeks that I have been away from my life that I left in a rush, in a hurry. Not that I don't have any comforts here. Maybe I have even more. But nonetheless, it doesn't feel like my life. Much of my life, which is just comprised of simple things like my routine, my diet, my girlfriend's company, things that are just hard to recreate anywhere else. So yesterday was my first birthday I spent physically apart from my girlfriend in over a decade. And it's not even like I do extravagant stuff to celebrate, but there's something about love felt in proximity that is hard to replace. Even though she never fails to make my birthday special, even from this distance that we have between each other right now. Anyway, I guess I'm thinking and talking about this because birthdays like New Year's, which we've talked about before, are like a calendar reminder of some significance, a form of reset, a time to take inventory. It's a shock of its own kind that forces us to look at the clock and the passing of time. And weirdly, we celebrate it like we do New Year's. And some, like me, feel blue instead of excited for their birthdays. Maybe because the reminder it presents isn't a positive one. It reminds me I'm not happy with where I am right now. It forces the comparison game of where I should be by a certain age. Regardless, I couldn't help but think about how weird the concept of birthdays is. How we celebrate one day's importance over other days, like the other days don't hold equal or more importance. And how we celebrate that one day, and everyone takes time to make us feel special on that day. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful. So many of my friends took the time to FaceTime with me and share their good wishes. Thanks to my girlfriend who coordinated all of it. But maybe I'm a glutton and want more access to that love every day and that attention every day. It begs me to ask myself the question, what do I have to be? What would I have to do? What would I have to become so I can have this level of joy on a daily basis? And there has to be some way to live every day like it's your birthday. To feel as good as it feels on that day. To feel just as loved. And also to feel the blues maybe from the weight of calculating and measuring your accomplishments. I can't help but feel some small percentage of that even on a daily basis would be positive and helpful. Or maybe that would just be too much. Maybe we don't want all that love and all that reality check on a constant basis. Maybe it's by good design that it's only as frequent as once or twice a year. I don't know. I just feel like one day isn't enough. So you're just right back to not being special and not being a special day for you right after just 24 hours. That just doesn't seem right. I think there's some spirit of the birthday that can be brought into other days. I have to ponder on this more. The glutton in me can't accept it. Either way, I had another topic to speak about today, but it was too deep and too indulgent and didn't seem appropriate to dive into on this birthday / podiversary week. I just wanted to come on here and document the occasion and its feelings, some of the things that are going on in my mind. 34 years and counting. 1 year for this pod. Blessed to be here. Love you, family. See you next week.